I want you to lift up to the top, breathe in and breathe out. And again, so lift up, breathe in and breathe out. Chin to chest, just roll that down, yeah? So roll it down, so hands onto the thighs, take the right arm through, drop the shoulder, and then lift away. Okay, and again, so you're gonna come through, drop it down, and then lift up and stretch away. One more time. Coming through, lift. So we're going to keep the movements of Pilates flow, one to the other, hand onto the knee. Let's do a lovely little cat stretch into your angry cat. And then drop your belly down to the floor into your cow stretch. And again, up into your cat. And then away into your cow. Okay, 2 more. So belly up to ceiling, belly down to floor. Okay, up we go to the ceiling, and then down, away to the floor. Okay, chin to chest. Let's roll it up, all the way up. And take your shoulders back and down. Lift the right arm, take it over to the left side, bring it over the top of the body, and then take the hand down towards the knee. Then you're going to come up to the center, you're going to lift the arm up to the ceiling, you're going to come lower, and then you're going to open your door. Okay, and then in and down. Let's go the other side. So I'm going to come up and over, I'm going to place the hand down, and then push towards the knee, and then I'm going to lift up through to the ceiling, and then I'm going to open door, and in and through. Take the right knee up, and then the left arm. Up we go. Lovely. How's your balance today? Yeah, is it good? Every day is different, isn't it? Sometimes balance is good, sometimes not so good. It kind of depends where we are in our lives as well. And also out to the side, and how much, believe this or not, I've been doing research on it, is to how hydrated that we are. Yeah. And again, push back. All right, 2 more. So we go up for 1 and 2. Now I'm going to curtsy it back. So I'm going to come into a curtsy and lift. That's it. Back into curtsy. Down to curtsy. 1 more time. Okay, now bring your left leg through. Take the back of the hands together and open the chest. That's it. Back of the hands. And open. Now let's just bring the right arm over into that rainbow so we flow. Every movement flows. Yes, there's kind of no stopping. So the transition is nice and smooth. Okay, bring your hands together so we come forward and open. And again, forward and open. Bring your right arm over the top. Lovely. And then your left arm over the top. Bring your fingertips together with your elbows wide. And then rotate, look behind you, and then the other side, look behind you. And again, round we go. Right, and round. You're going to release the hands down at the side of you. You're going to come down into a lovely deep breath. Inhale, and then to exhale down. And again, down we go. Inhale. And then exhale down. Give me a side lunge right. So I'm going to take my feet out a little bit wider. The side lunge right, and then over to the left. Yeah, and again, over to right, and then to left. Now I'm going to come over to the right. I'm going to take my left arm down, and then my right arm up to the ceiling. Press away. Then push this hand down to the floor, okay, fingertips into the floor, and I'm going to come up to center and then open my arms. I'm going to come down to plie and lift. Now remember, brace the abdominals. We're zipping up, so you come lower and then zip up, and also think about this area being nice and strong. 2 more, 1 and 2. Now we're going to lunge over to your left side. You're going to place your right hand down onto the floor and then lift up to the top. Okay, stretch up as far as you can. And then taking your hand down onto the floor and then stand into center. I'm going to turn it around to my right side and then just take my arms down. Okay, now as I come down, I'm going to lift the arms up and then I'm going to lower them when I stand. So I'm going to drop the back knee, lift up and lower, yeah? And again, flow, lift and lower. One more time. So lift the arms up, drop the knee, and then down. Bring your arms around to center and then ripple forward. One and open. That's it. Two and open. And then taking the right arm over the top and then the left arm over the top. And again, one more time. Over the top we go. And over. Okay, bring yourself around to the left side. Draw your arms down. Okay, so from here, you're going to lift up. Now this time I'm going to lower down and bring my arms with me. I'm just doing it in the opposite. So I'm lifting the leg, lifting the arms, and then lower. All I've done it is the opposite way. And then lift up. Yeah? And again, down we go. Now notice as I come down into that lunge, I'm not forcing that knee over the toe. Yeah? So I stand upright. So down we go and lift. I'm going to come back into the center and I'm going to ripple through and open. Now instead of bringing the arm over the top, I'm going to take it across the body this time. So we flow across the body. One more time, flow. Okay. And last one. Okay, bring your fingertips together, elbows wide and rotate round to your right side. And as your legs are wide, then think about squeezing through those abdominals, over to your right, and then over to your left. Okay. Taking your hands down, bend at the knees, push the pelvis back, and come down into a little sumo, and then lift up. Okay, and again, so you come down into a little sumo, and lift up. Okay, two more. So down into sumo, and lift away. One more time. Down to sumo. Now as I lift up, I'm going to bring my hands onto my shoulders, then I'm going to lift to the ceiling, then I'm going to drop them back onto the shoulders and then down, okay? So we come down for 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay? Push down 1 onto the shoulders, 2, lift up 3 and 4, 2 more, 1 and 2, lift up 3 and 4, last time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now instead of taking your hands onto your shoulders, just take them at the side of your head and then round we go right side and then round we go left side. And again, so follow your elbow around to your right and then follow it around to your left. Okay, now just give me a side bend for 4 on the right. So we're going to go over for 1 and 2, and again 3 and 4. 4 on the left. 1 and 2. 2 more. 3. Last time. And 4. Give me a side lunge right to left. Go over to right and then to left. Slowly transfer your weight, yeah? Again, I'm flowing from one side to the other. Yeah. I think I'll get colour coordinated with the orchids and a bit of red on there, isn't there? Okay. And again, one more time. It'll be more effective when I'm doing floor work than standing, but I just need to enjoy the picture. Okay. All right, guys, stay here, wide cat to cow. So coming up into your cat position. Bring belly button up to the spine, then drop the belly down to the floor. I mean, when I say drop it, I still mean brace the abdominals, don't allow it to drop, but it's an exaggeration. So it's up and under, and then it's into a cow, yeah? So again, up and under, and then into cow. Okay guys, we're going to come back up to standing, chin to chest, roll it out, all the way to the top. Taking your arms up and through, circle round. And again, up and through, bring your feet together, hip distance apart. So we're going to take the right arm over, take it through, take the right arm down towards the knee, Take the right arm, push the hands up to the fingers, sorry, up to the ceiling, and then come into the center and then open your door. So you look behind you. Take your hand down, roll it down, and then cat to cow. So up into cat, so narrow cat to cow. And again, into cat, and then into cow. You're going to roll up, stack your vertebrae one at a time, rolling up all the way to the top. Shoulders back and down. We do the same thing onto the left arm. So we come over the top, then we drop it down towards the knee, and then we lift it up to the ceiling, and then we come down halfway, and then we open your door. Okay, this time I'm going to do a full roll down. I'm going to come down all the way, as far as you can, ladies. If you can get there, place your left arm onto the floor and then lift up with your right. Okay, and then we're going to change sides. So we're going to come down and then lift the other side. So really rotate through the back. Staying with rotation, take your hand down, chin to chest, roll it up, bring your hands onto the thighs. You're going to take that arm through, you're going to drop the shoulder and then lift the arm. And again, you're going to drop the shoulder and then lift the arm up. Okay. Placing that hand down onto the thigh, chin to chest, and then roll it up all the way. Bring your right knee up, left arm, and then the left leg and the right arm. Okay, and again, lift. Then you're going to go into a lateral abduction. So you're going to come out to the side and then the other side. That's lovely. So make sure that your weight is planted down onto the floor. Then give me the 4 curtsies. So we come into curtsy, and curtsy, and curtsy. Last time. Now you're going to bring your feet hip distance apart. You're going to roll it back down. You're going to take the left arm. You're going to drop the shoulder, and you're going to lift it up. And again, so you come through and under, and then lift it up. Place your hand down onto your thigh, chin to chest, and then roll it up all the way. Open your arms, float them together, and separate them. And again, float them together and separate. Now, bring your right arm over your top of your head, and then your left arm over the top of your head. And again, over we go. And then over we go. You're going to come into a front lunge. So you're just going to lunge forward, a little lunge forward, and a lunge forward. Then you're going to go back to the side lunge, into a little side lunge. Okay, now I'm going to go on to a right lunge forward, staying on my right leg. I'm going to go out to the side. Okay, left leg lunge, and then out to the side. Feet come in hip distance, give me 4 squats. Go down 1, and 2. So we're going to go down not too quickly. I don't want any of my movements or our movements today quick. Okay, come forward on your right. Right leg, come out to your side. And then give me 2 squats. Down we go. Lovely. And then onto your left side. So we come down over to the front, then to the side, and then into 2 squats. 1 and 2. You're going to take your legs up nice and wide. We're going to plie. So we're going to come down for 1. So you're tucking the tailbone under, pushing the knees out into that little bit of external rotation to the corners, zipping up. Okay. All right, we're going to turn, drop your arms down. Okay. And from here, I'm going to scoop up, scoop the arms up. Now, as I lower, I'm going to bring the back knee down. Yeah. So I'm lifting and lowering. Lift up and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Okay, bring it up and bring it around. Give me 3 plies and 1. 1, 2, 3. Bring it to the top. Yeah, 1 more. 1, 2, 3 to the top. Turn it around. Take your hands down, straighten through the back leg, drop the back knee, and scoop the arms away. Drop the back knee and scoop away. 2 more. 1, and lift. Last time. 2, and lift. Bring yourself around to the front. Lunge over to your right side. Left arm down. Push to ceiling. Taking the hand down into the floor and lift up to center. Then go over to your left side. Right arm down. Left arm up to ceiling. Placing the hand down and lift to center. I'm going to bend the knees. I'm just going to circle around the arm and then the other arm. Notice my arms are staying open. So I'm going to circle around for 1 and circle around for 2. And again, 1 and 2. Okay, from here, I'm going to take the hands down towards the floor, take them onto the shoulders, lift them to the top and lower, yeah? So it's 1, onto the shoulders, 2, 3. Now, as you come into sumo, bend the knees, push the bottom back, yeah, onto the shoulders, lift and lower. This is your last one. Remember, you can, all right? I just remembered, taking your hands to the side of your head. Then we rotate right, and we rotate left. And again, over to right, and then over to left. Okay, let's do 4 side bends to right. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Okay, shall we do 4 on the left? 1 and 2, 3. Now this is going to be a big transition. Okay, bring your hands down, lunge forward on your right leg, lunge, and then step back side, lunge other side. 1, so all I've done is brought my foot back just so I bring my feet to hip distance apart. So it's quite a big range. Now give me 2 squats. Down and down. Okay, onto the left side. 1, there we go. 2 squats. Push into those heels. Okay, from here, lift the right heel, lower and lift the left. So notice I'm just moving my hips side to side. So push for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop that heel down, ladies, and then chin to chest. We roll down. We pass the knees and roll it all the way to the bottom. Taking your left hand down and push back on your right. You take that hand down and then push back on your left. Okay. All right, so we're going to roll it up. So if you're like me, you haven't got your mat rolled out yet, we're going to roll our mats out and then we're going to come down to the floor. So just a minute, just get yourself comfortable, ladies. Make sure your mat is positioned where you want it to be, where you've got enough room. Okay. That. And lower a little bit. All right, so we're going to come down, we're going to roll it down together, guys. So let's roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Right. Now I'm going to walk my hands forward and I'm going to come down into a downward facing dog. All right, so I'm pushing back into my heels. Okay, now remember we finished on pedal push. I'm going to do the same here. Yeah. So I'm just pushing, releasing from those heels into those calf muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel. Come down onto your knees. Ladies, come over onto a seated position. Okay, so you're in a seated position and we're going to go back into lion. All right, so we're going to go back into lion. So let's bring the arms away with us and then tilt the pelvis and then roll it back. Okay, now bring the feet in. So you're in a neutral position, okay, into a lovely neutral position. Just take your hands at the side of you and allow the neck muscles to relax onto the mat. The shoulders are back and down. Let's hope that thing doesn't fall on top of me. Okay, you hear a big scream if you do. Okay, so tilt the pelvis and lift it up. So I'm just going to come into a little bridge, yeah? Little bridge then. I'm going to leave the arms to begin with at the side of me. So I'm not going to bring my weight quite down onto the mat. So I'm coming up, then I'm going to come down with your spinal massage on the mat. So you're lifting your hips. So your hips are square up to the ceiling, and then you're lowering. Okay, and again, so lift. Now, every time you lift up, I really want you to think about squeezing the gluteal muscles, yeah, and then, as I said, hip bones square, so no rotation, none of this, yeah, square up, and then vertebrae by vertebrae. Just touch the trousers, yeah, on the mat. That's all it is no weight. And then it's up, okay? Come all the way down, ladies, all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Now your arms this time are going to float back with you. You need to come down a little bit, okay? All right, so from here, I'm going to tilt the pelvis. Now as I tilt, I'm going to take the arms back behind me, yeah? All the way back. Now, as I lower down, again, as our usual bridge, vertebrae by vertebrae, just when my material of my trousers comes to the mat, then I bring my arms up and over, yeah? And again, so it's a lovely stretch. So I'm going to take them together, so synchronize the arms and the hips as you take them back, then leave them vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering it down, coccyx comes down, sacroiliac joint, and then you bring the arms over. We're going to do that 2 more times, but we're going to leave the arms back on the second time. So there we go, push back, squeezing with the glutes. Now, vertebrae by vertebrae, well done, ladies. Roll it down, just as you feel your weight's going to touch down on your mat. Bring the arms up and over. So you're into a neutral position. And again, tilt, lift, now stay here, all right? So stay here. From this position, I'm going to lift the right heel and then the left heel, right? Now, as you get tired, what will happen is you end up coming down. I want you to really think, taking your mind to the height of your hips as you come up and down, right? Up and through. That's it. Lift and lower. Lift. Okay, should we try both together? Let's try both together. So squeeze the heels up and then lower them down. Notice that I'm not lifting and lowering my hips, yeah? I'm lifting up and I'm lowering down. And again, I'm lifting and lowering. One more time. Lift up on those heels. Take it all the way up to the top. I'm just going to drop my hips a little bit. Come with me. Now, drop the heels slightly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come down, bring your arms over, bring your right knee into your chest, and then hover your left leg. Okay, all right, lovely. Okay, I'm going to change sides. So over I go. So hover. A nice stretch. If you need to take your leg down, then do so. But I want a nice stretch into the groin area and round into the sacroiliac joint and coccyx. Okay, right, I'm going to change here. All right. Then I'm going to take my legs to tabletop. So I finished on my right leg. I'm going to go over to my left in a moment. You're going to open your arms and you're just going to roll over to your right side. So knee roll, allowing the thighs not to drop down. Then you're going to come up into the center and you're going to roll over to the other side. And again, so up to the center, we roll it over. And again, up and through, and then roll over. Should we do that one more time each side? So getting that waist working, yeah? Feeling the waist into those muscles, those external obliques. This is your hard part. As you lift up, yeah? I'm folding back into neutral, and then I'm going over to the other side. Okay. And then from there, I'm going to take the left leg in and extend the right leg. Okay. Okay, right. I'm going to take my leg into a tabletop, and then this leg can come down or come up. Yeah, you can hover it. You're going to take your hands, you're going to interlace your hands on here. Yeah. Now, if this is going to hurt your head, neck, and shoulders, you're going to take them down onto the mat. Okay. I'm going to give you modifications. So I'm going to tap down and lift up. Tap down and lift. So your hover leg is also working, isn't it? Watch a step, you can feel it working. Down we go. You're working your upper tummy muscles because I'm just taking my head and shoulders away from the mat. If you need to, you can change, okay? You can take your head, neck and shoulders down. Okay. From here, I'm going to bring that leg in. Head, neck and shoulders come down to the mat. Then I'm going to roll over right side. And then I'm going to roll over to the left side. Okay. I'm going to come back into the center. My right leg is going to stay in tabletop, and I'm going to extend my left leg. I'm going to bring my head, neck and shoulders up, and then I'm going to take it tap and back to tabletop. Tap and tabletop. Oh, now remember, I'm taking you through the hardest. You can always take that leg down, yeah? And you can always take your head, neck and shoulders down. So I'm just breaking it down because, again, it's time, but let's do 4 more. Right? Take it to the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Ladies, bring those knees into the chest and then roll off side to side. Going through a little bit of a massage there. Okay, place your feet down onto the floor. Take your hands at the side of your head and you're going to bring your right elbow over towards your left knee. Okay, and then down. I'm not resting my head as I come down, it's just a lower and a lift across. Lower and lift. Yeah, down we go. Lift over, down, and lift. And again, 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, you're going to advance it a little bit. Now, as I bring my right elbow over, so I'm going to lift my leg through. Yeah, over we go. And again, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, if you want to, you can make it just a little bit harder. You can reach and down, reach and down, yeah? Reach and down, and reach and down. Now I'm going to reach, I'm going to stay here, yeah? I'm going to take my head, neck and shoulders down onto the mat. I'm going to hold on to the back of that leg, always on the fleshy bit, never on the knee. Okay, now, if you're super flexible, you can take that leg away from you, or make it even harder, you can just hover it if you want to. Whatever's right, yeah? If it's any pressure on your lower back, then place the foot down and bend the knee. Okay. The most important thing is we keep this leg nice and straight. So there's your hamstring stretch. Hope you're all feeling that, ladies. And then take that down, take it away, bring the other knee in, and then extend it up. Now you will find that one side tighter than the other. This is definitely tighter for me. And I want to come up, yeah? I feel it's too far to come down. So again, do what's right for you. If you want to hover the other foot, one side will always be notoriously tighter than the other. Okay, head down, take your hands onto your thighs, inhale, exhale, and then roll it up to the top. Take your legs out, so they're semi-bent at the knees. Take your right arm down and lift over. And then your left arm down and reach over. And again, over we go. Stay where you are, bring your arms in. Lift through the right arm and then lift through the left arm. And then ladies, with both arms, hollow out through those abdominals and then come to me. And then up to the top. So we lift up, that's it, and the other side. And then hover out and through. Okay, one more time. So I lift up and lower, lift and lower, hover out, bring it over to me, bringing it back, interlink the fingers, take it away, palms to me, up to the ceiling, over to the right, and then over to the left. Stretch out through the upper back, bring the hands down, chin to chest, and then roll it, just bringing your chin down and opening through your upper back. And then hands behind you, and then open out the chest. I suggest is sitting like this, and you can sit with your legs crossed, however you want to, ladies, whatever's most comfortable for you. But now we're going to change. I'm going to bring my right leg forward and my left leg back. I'm going to place my right hand down and then my left arm over. Okay. I'm going to turn my body slightly. I'm going to place my hand down. I'm going to do like a little semi-press up. I'm going to bend at the elbows and lift the back leg. Yeah. And again, lift. And lower. That's it. One more. Lift and lower. I'm going to bring that back up to the top. I'm going to bring the legs around nice and wide, and then I'm going to roll them over to my right and then over to my left. That's it. Over to my right. So I'm going to finish on my left side. I'm going to bring them in and round. I'm going to place my left hand down and then my right arm over. Okay. Then I'm going to kind of shuffle forward. I'm going to bring my hand down, so a little bit of rotation. I'm going to do a little press up. As I do, I'm going to push the back heel up. So I'm feeling it right into the outside of the hip and up. Yeah. And again, down we go, right into those abductors. And back, feeling strong. Come on, ladies, down we go. Nearly there. All right, bring it up to the top. Take your legs away and bring them round to the front, legs nice and long. I want you to breathe in and then breathe out around the windmill, right? And again, so breathing in and then breathe out around the windmill. Okay, give your legs a little shake, ladies. And we are ready for just keeping about 8 minutes for meditation, just relaxation and meditation. So I want you to find a nice, comfortable spot. I'm going to just change my music over, and then I'm going to go through a little bit of meditation with you. Just again, guys, I know if you sometimes think you're one of these busy people like me, I'm like, I haven't got time for this. I've just got too much to do. Yeah, I sometimes find it hard to relax. Just know, I find when people tell me to give me permission, you've only got 5 minutes. Okay. So just lie down or sit up, whatever's right for you. This is now your time and space. Chill time. So we've done a lovely flow class and we've gone into a nice relaxation at the end. Okay. So we're going to kind of do a bit of a stress detox. Right. Close your eyes. And just bring your awareness to your body. And notice where you feel tightness, tension, or even pain. Once you've located that place where you want to relieve that tension, I want you to take in a nice long breath. So as you inhale, I want you to imagine that breath being a healing or soothing white or gold light. Just picture it in your mind. And allow that light to come in through the crown of your head. And you can just see this light coming in with your breath and through your breathing pathways, this light, white or gold. And now picture this light traveling to the location where you experience pain or discomfort or even tension. So let the soothing light fill up that area. Your knees, your elbows, your shoulders, your hips, your spine. And let this soothing light fill up the affected area and let it seep all the way down to the cells of that part of your body. Take a lovely, long, slow exhalation. And as you do this, just visualize your breath carrying any tightness, tension, and any impurities away from your body. So allow the breath to carry these impurities down your legs and finally out to the bottom of your feet, where they are deposited harmlessly back into the earth for recycling. And I want you to repeat that process as many times as you feel necessary. So until that tightness or that tension, stiffness is reduced, or all the remaining impurities are drained away. Just add in your mantra, this mantra, as you take in the breath, the light, and exhale the impurities. May this part of my body gain full balance and harmony as it is intended to be. May this part of my body gain full balance and harmony. Find balance in your life. Work hard, but don't let work take over your life. You will lose yourself. Love, but love for the right reasons, because life is too short. Know who you are. Love yourself. Know that you are worthy of reaching your dreams, and that it is never too late to start creating that life that you have always dreamed of. You are unique. Do not compare yourselves to others, as no two souls are the same. You are your own person. You are beautiful. I am beautiful. I am strong. Put your trust in the universe, as some things are just meant to be and some are not. Let go of whatever is stealing your happiness. Change is hard, but change gives us growth. Embrace change, because everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, and let go. Take some lovely deep breaths in, ladies, through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, bring yourself into a seated position. And when you're in a seated position, bringing yourself onto all fours. We do our final cat to cow on this Friday, lifting up into your cat position. And then into your cow. And again, lift up to cat. Okay. Now bring yourself into a neutral spine. As you lift up into cat, I want you to bring your right knee in towards your right elbow and lift your spine up to the ceiling in almost like a cat stretch. Then you come back into neutral, then the other side. Knee towards elbow, chin towards chest, and then back to neutral. Bird dog, up we go. Squeeze and back. And again, squeeze and back. Tuck your toes just underneath you, pushing your hips up to the ceiling in your downward facing dog. Press back in through those heels, towards those heels. And then when you're ready, ladies, take some little baby steps in towards your hands. Release your hands away and then slowly roll up. And you get to the top, taking your shoulders back and down. Okay, lovely. Let's just bend the knees, breathe in. As you breathe out, just shake the hands down as you come through. That's it. I mean, pressing on our hands and our wrists. Breathe in and then shake as you come out. Okay, without the shake, let's take a lovely deep breath in. Bring your heart hands to prayer position and bring them down to heart center. And just saying to ourselves as these words sink into our soul, I am grateful for my wealth, my health, my family, and my friends. One more time. Lovely deep breath in